Hello, welcome to the ATI Paperworkshop video for exit dates. So which date are we referring to when we say exit date? It's this one here on the front of the Annex J, the participant exit form. It is not the dates of the declarations which only confirm when the form was signed. The date we're looking for is the date of the last activity on the project. The BBO programme guidance states, by leave, we mean the point at which the participant has finished their last activity on the project. For example, they've reached the end of their training or support and have no further activities planned with the project. This includes the completion of training paid for by the project and any in-work support. So the exit date could be a final progress review with the key worker, the last intervention activity, or perhaps a final session or test of a course paid for by ATI. So where will you find this exit date then? It could be the very last activity record, or maybe the last activity was a progress review. Perhaps it was the final session of an intervention. Depending on which of these forms documents that very last activity, this is where you will find the exit date to put on the front of the Annex J. Like all other activities, the participant file should include supporting evidence for the final activity. What this evidence will be will depend on what the activity is. It might be a certificate for the course that was completed on that date, an attendance list if it was a group activity, perhaps a screenshot of an online resource that was discussed, or perhaps some last work was done on the participant's CV, so a copy of that could also be included. The activity description, wherever it's recorded, must show that that activity was a support or learning project activity. In this example, we're looking at an activity record completed by the key worker. The activity is described as simply completing the exit forms. So this will not be the date of the exit date that we put on the front of the Annex J. But it is likely to be the date of the declarations at the back of the Annex J. Remember that these dates can be different. In this example, the last activity was also with the key worker. This one was a progress review, which tells us there was a final intervention session and they reviewed the participants' progress on this date as well. Both are support or learning activities. Remember, we would expect to see an intervention progress activity for the last intervention session too. That these are support or learning activities means this would be the exit date for the front of the Annex J. In summary, the exit date is the last date, the latest or most recent support or learning activity recorded in the participant file. This may be a key worker activity, or it may be an intervention finishing. Thank you for watching this ATI Paperworkshop video for exit dates. For more guidance, please contact the ATI team.